Hello dear 10th standard students, how things are going for you on these lockdown days? Hope all of you are safe and welcome to another video lesson of the chapter The Snake and the Mirror. Remember, this is the second video lesson in this series. You already know that this short story is written by the man who is fondly remembered as the Sultan of Jaipur. This is his picture and he is, yes, none other than our beloved writer Vaikam Muhammad Bashir. He was a true lover of nature and highlighted the blend of all creatures and nature in his stories. The stories evoke humor and sarcasm on the follies of man. This story is also like that. Here, the narrator was talking about a group discussion which he and his friends once had in the past on the topic snakes. And his homeopath friend was recollecting his old memories, and he says, "I'm going to tell you the story of my encounter with a snake." Now it's time for the flashback. It was a hot summer night, about 10 o'clock. I had my meal at the restaurant and returned to my room. I heard a noise from the above as I opened the door. The sound was a familiar one. Yes, the rats. The house wasn't electrified and it was a small rented room. One could say that rats and I shared the room. In my suitcase, I had about 60 rupees along with some shirts and dhotis. I also possessed one solitary black coat which I was then wearing. I took off my black coat, white shirt and not so white vest and hung them up. I opened the two windows in the room. It was an outer room with one wall facing the open yard. The tile roof had long supporting gables, and the word gable means the triangular upper part of a wall at the end of a roof. There was no ceiling in the room. There was a regular traffic of rats to and from the beam. Now I hope you have got an idea about my rented room. I made my bed, pulled it close to the wall. I lay down, but I couldn't sleep. I got up and went out to the veranda for a little air. But the wind goat seemed to have taken time off. I went back into the room and sat down on the chair. I opened the box beneath the table and took out a book. And the name of that book was The Materia Medica. I opened it at the table on which stood the lamp and a large mirror. A small comb lay beside the mirror. Excuse me, when we pronounce the word comb, the last B is silent. Sorry for the digression, and let's come back into the story. One feels tempted to look into a mirror when it is near. I took a look. In those days, I was a great admirer of beauty, and I believed in making myself look handsome. I was unmarried and was a doctor. I felt I had to make my presence felt. That was me during those days. I picked up the comb and ran it through my hair and adjusted the parting so that it looked straight and neat. Again, I heard that sound from the above. We'll look into it in the next video class. Now it's quiz time. I'm going to ask you questions based on this video lesson. Okay, let's begin. The first question is, in those days, I was a great admirer of beauty. Pick out phrases and expressions from the story to justify the statement. Now you can pause the video. and find out the answer using your textbook. Take your time. Hope you have found out the answer. And these are some of the phrases and expressions. There are many animals we are really scared of. Snakes, spiders, tigers, lions. Many are there. What about writing a short paragraph about animals that you are really afraid of? You can write about any number of animals, and you can explain why you are afraid of them. Now you can write down the paragraph. Don't forget to post your write-up in the comment box. Pause the video and take your time. Hope all of you have written it. Here is my version. Feel free to pause the video and read it aloud. I'm Boban Joseph, teacher trainee at St. Joseph's Training College, Mamanam. And thank you so much for watching this video lesson, and stay tuned for the remaining sessions. Stay home, stay safe, and happy learning.